name is Raghav and I want to talk about Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts is a 2025 American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics team Thunderbolts. This is the 36th film in the MCU, which is more films than years I've been alive on this earth, which is a wild thing to think about considering I was 18 when the first Iron Man came out. Jeez, I am too old to be still watching these movies. But what can I say? This movie was a lot of fun. It's a well-paced, well-told story with a simple cast of scummy yet likable characters. It never gets too big to make you feel like the plot is convoluted, but it stays sufficiently epic in scale. I think this movie does a really great job of solving the problems of Marvel fatigue and the sameness of superhero movies with extreme creativity both in writing and visuals. It looks great. The movie starts really strong with a great slow old boy style one-take hallway fight scene which is overlaid with this dry voiceover by Florence Pugh which sets the tone for both the dry humor and the grounded style of the rest of the movie. Also, I like that unlike the Guardians movies which are also good, this movie isn't trying to be funny. Situations that are funny, but not all characters are doing one-liners or acting like idiots. There's one comic relief character, his character is set up that way, and so it's not a constant barrage of jokes. Guardians is good at what it does, but you can't have all movies trying to be that, you know? This is one of those things that I'm most saddened by about the MCU movies, and any cinematic universe for that matter. I would have loved to see them explore different genres through their properties. Like Captain America is a spy thriller with espionage stuff. Spider-Man could be a high school drama. Fantastic Four should be campy family movies. The Magic people can do horror. We saw a bit of it with Guardians being mostly an out-and-out comedy, but not really. Werewolf by Night and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness being horror, but not really. In reality, they're all just adventure films, which is so uninspired. Thunderbolts isn't doing anything new per se, but it's definitely a competent movie, which is a lot more than we've been getting from Marvel lately. The action scenes are actually well shot and choreographed. You can see what's happening. It's been a while since I could actually follow what was going on in the big CGI fest portion of these movies. Remember Ant-Man, Quantumania and the Marvel's Marvel Mania? The fight scenes there were like incomprehensible. What do you mean it's not called Marvel Mania? Well, that's what it should be called. I'm not the biggest Florence Pugh fan, but you can't deny that she's doing a good job in this movie. The whole cast is very strong. David Harbour's Red Guardian is funny with a lot of heart. Wyatt Russell is excellent as always. He plays US agent in a way that really turns him from the despicable villain from the last time to an enjoyable character. He gets humbled in a very interesting way and it somehow makes you root for him. He also portrays this character, and maybe a lot of this credit goes to the writing, but he really feels like a real person. Sebastian Stan comes in as a supporting character as the Winter Soldier, and I mean he's always been great in this role, but he really has a great handle on the physicality of the character. The way that he moves and poses as Bucky is just great. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Geraldine Viswanathan do a great job with the civilian side of things, but it's John-Kamen's Ghost that gets the least character development. She's kinda just there. I would have loved to see her be given some more depth considering how funky and cool her powers are. The film does do some fun visual stuff in the third act, which is a very strong choice for a film that's been quite grounded up until this point, but because it makes total sense emotionally, it all works really well. I have to give a special mention to the score. It's been a while since I've enjoyed a Marvel musical theme. But the Thunderbolts basic theme song as well as that opening music is just fantastic. It's got a great frantic quality, but it doesn't compromise on the melody itself. It's like good. It's like genuinely good. I was actually listening to it as I wrote this. Overall, what I really liked was that it looked like a film that was having a good time telling its story. It was a lot of fun to watch. It had a nice message and good plot, looked great, and is overall a strong addition to the MCU. Also, spoiler alert, but I love that in the end the main villain is defeated by what's basically a glorified group hug. And that's just adorable. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and leave a comment letting me know which movie you think I should check out next. Also, if you are a fan of my work, check out some of my other videos, including my animated D&D show, which I work really hard on and is fully animated. And if you are looking for ways to support me, please check out my Patreon. There is a lot of bonus content on there and new shows that are exclusive just to the Patreon that are coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.